it's Evan Arcade from Got to Game, and I'm here with another episode of Show Off. Today we're showing off the Mondo collectible Little Mikey, or Lil Mikey, you know, with the L-I-L. Lil Mikey from Mike Mitchell, who's a very cool designer artist who had a very cool show called Just Like Us, I believe. I'm trying to think if that was the name of the show, but he recreated a lot of popular famous characters and figures from movies and shows and games, and in situations that might be more, I guess, humanizing in a way. And Lil Mikey was one of the pieces he did, and you might see him right here. This is the art from what he was in, he designed, but this is obviously a box art that just has his head. But you can see him right up here somewhat. Obviously he was colored and in a different background and everything to make it that glare out of the way, but yeah, it stuck out as one of the very cool, unique designs that he did. They were all really great, but it was very awesome that they decided to go with Lil Mikey, especially for me, because you guys know that I love Ninja Turtles and everything that comes out regarding Ninja Turtles. So I absolutely had to pick this up because I'm a big fan and I love the artwork, I love the style, and like you might have watched in the last episode, we talked about how Mondo is getting into the collectibles game, and this is actually the first Turtles piece they're doing, but it's not their last. They're also producing it's called The First Turtle, and it's actually a figure, another vinyl figure that's based off the very original design that Kevin Eastman drew with Peter Laird, and we're going to be getting the special edition of that one, or limited edition, deluxe edition, whatever you want to call it. They did a couple versions of that, but we're talking about this turtle collectible, right? Right. Let's get back on track. This guy, I think he also went for $65 on the website. Now he is sold out. He did sell out immediately once he went up, and I think he's still to this day is still sold out. So if you haven't gotten him yet by ordering directly from Mondo or through a third party, you might not get it, or you might have to pay aftermarket prices. We don't know yet because this is still collectible. I don't know if they ever listed a number of how many they made, but he should still be, you know, widely available out there at different shops. But let's get in and see what he looks like. So he comes with this little, I don't know what you call these things, like a little band around the box. It's pretty neat. It's all in Japanese. I never realized they had any Japanese references to the original design. Either way, it's still pretty cool. It looks like a caution tape in a way. On the back, it just says, you know, Mondo teases the website, sirmitchell.com, where you can find more of Mike Mitchell's art. Unbox Industries, I'm assuming, is who actually put it together, maybe? I mean, who actually made the molds and stuff like that? I don't know. Let's get to the figure. Where did I open from? I think I already opened them before, test them out, but let's see. I think I got it from the top. There we go. It's another little slip here. Now, this box itself is very nicely designed and made. It's got a gloss finish, unlike the other, what was it? The Iron Giant Bolt, which is more like in a cardboard with a screen print. Now this seems to have fallen out, but this was in the original box outside of this package when I received them. But it was actual little turtle not push pop, but ice cream pop. You guys remember these growing up? They had a bunch of different ones, like they have Spider-Man. Obviously they have like SpongeBob now, and of course the Ninja Turtles ones were very famous ones that we used to eat when we were kids with the little, what was it, like the eyes were gums, like gumballs, or M&Ms? I can't remember. I believe they were gums though, gumball. Right, let's get him out right here. It's very top heavy because he does have a huge head. And of course, like we mentioned before, in the popular common plastic packaging. Voila, look at him, he looks so awesome, doesn't he? Oh, Mikey's my favorite too, so this is just perfect. Let me just pull him out right here. Ooh, there you go. And there you have it, Lil Mikey, perfectly spherical head. He's got the little bandana right in the back, the big old eyes. He's got these little markings on his mouth, either from getting beat up, because they do look red, so it might look like blood. But I guess after you know, go off to fight, you want to get a little dessert or something, especially after pizza. And here you can see a close-up of his ice cream pop, which is the same as his. Now, many people thought you could remove it. I think it might be removable. No, it doesn't come off. Regardless, though, that kind of changes what the artwork looks like, so I don't see why you would want to remove it. But overall, it's still pretty sweet. Oh, I'm moving. I'm messing around with the camera. Sorry. you know, it's a basic paint job for the most part, and you can see how well he was sculpted. I'm assuming they might have been built via a computer, you know, just made in 3D design, and then found a way to manufacture him, vacuum form him or something, injection molded. On the bottom it just has like these little stamps for Mondo. But overall, he's very cool. It's a really nice addition to any Turtle fan, Turtle fans collection. Just stand him like this, but since this is a flat surface, you're not gonna really get to see him. But hey, there you see the top of his head at least. Yeah, but I'm very happy with this. Oh, his head does turn, so you can have him go like this. Yeah, it's cute. But yeah, it's a really great collectible from Mondo. I'm very happy to have gotten it when I did. I do believe they're going to be having a limited edition version at MondoCon this year, which is actually a all gray color palette with the red bandana. It's still Mikey, but it's just that version of him, which is going to be really cool to have. I think they're only going to have 100 of him. So who knows how much the cost is going to be. Hopefully we'll be at MondoCon this year. We're trying to get in this press. I think we've already been talking to them. It's just a matter of finding the time and resources to get there. So hopefully we'll be there to check out all the artists and all the cool entertainment stuff they'll be having. I know they're also going to have a limited edition. I don't know if I think it's Army of Darkness. Yeah, the soundtrack on vinyl with some very cool artwork. But I can't remember whose artwork it is, but check it out. Check out MondoCon information. Just Google it, see what they have. You know, if you're in the area, come and check it out. That's going to happen on October 3rd and the 4th. So yeah, this, like I said, this is the second collectible that I picked up from Mondo. And you guys notice that I've also picked up some vinyls, actually just vinyl records. We had the Batman animated series theme vinyl, and we also have the Shenmue soundtrack from the popular Sega Dreamcast game, one of my absolute favorite games. Have that on order. They didn't produce that one. They normally do produce their soundtracks, but I think somebody else in Europe produced it, and they're distributing or also just got the license to sell some over here. So lucky for us. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It might still be available as well. And yeah, I think like I mentioned before or earlier, they're doing the first Turtle, which is another vinyl figure. It's gonna be very cool, and they've also have in mind to produce, so they already have it, like it's ready to go, you can pre-order it, is the first Hellboy design, which is a very, very, very cool design, like the very first Mike Mignola sketch that he did at a con. And it obviously looks much different than he does now, Hellboy, but the design itself still looks amazing, and Mondo did an incredible job of recreating that in 3D. There's a black and white edition where it's just it's a white paint job with the black outlines, and then there's also a fully painted one where he's red, which I think is a better one. The black and white one is actually more expensive because it is limited edition, so I would go for the red one if I had any more space and money. But yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. So for now, I'm Evan Arcade. Thanks for watching another episode of Show Off. And as always, like I said, you can catch us on www.igotogame.com and on Twitter, YouGotToGame, on Instagram, where I post all these cool collectibles, sometimes even way before I even get to post videos, Got to Game as well. So as always, keep playing.